Hi Capricorn, Narai here. Gonna do a reading for you guys. It's been a few days, I know. I've been trying to take care of some things and take care of myself. So I hope you have been practicing self-care. And so yeah, we're gonna get started. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Narai. I appreciate the support. And this reading is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. Know to take what fits and leave the rest, as this is not a personal reading. And so we're going to get started. Spirit, what messages do we have for Capricorn, please and thank you? Messages and guidance for Capricorn, please and thank you. So while I'm shuffling, this morning I was watching something and it just kind of had me thinking about parents sometimes, where parents, we kind of at times put our stuff on our kids. And I know sometimes when a child says they want to do something, whether it is for a hobby or it is for extracurricular activity or it is what they want to do when they grow up, or what they choose to do when they go into college, is a major. Sometimes kids don't feel like their parents are supportive because the parents have in mind one thing, but the kid has in mind something else. So I'm saying that to say that if your kid wants to do something and you want to be a supportive parent, even though you may not think they can get through it without challenges. First of all, challenges are what help us grow through life. And then secondly, you never know what your child is meant for. And also for yourself, you never know what you're meant for. And the reason I say that is because things happen. We may have one thing in mind. A lot of us had this idea of how we were going to be when we grew up, and we turned out, some of us, the total opposite, or very different from that. So show your kids support. And if they say they want to do something, what popped into mind when I was watching that this morning is just telling the child, like, you know, I'm sure whatever you decide to do, you're going to be amazing at it. Because parents don't realize they shoot down kids' confidence so easily. Parents can shoot down kids' confidence so easily. So even if your child is not on the path that you have in mind for them, it's not your path, it's theirs. But let them know that you think no matter what they do, they're going to be amazing at it. And sometimes that's all a child needs to hear. You can have a conversation later. And I don't know why I'm saying this. And it's 3:33 right now. I just felt the need to say it. And 3:33 comes up for me a lot. So the first card I got was the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn. This is somebody that may need help. This is volunteering. This is giving of time. This is providing support. But this is also an equal give and take, like an exchange. And then I have the Justice card. Balancing of the scales. This is karma. And it could be that some of you are going to get what you've been wanting in one aspect or another in your life, when it comes to somebody giving to you, because that's going to be a balancing of the scales. Maybe somebody's wanting to give that wasn't giving in the past. Ooh. This is the wish fulfillment. This is Nine of Cups. Do you see all that treasure there? This is like dreams coming true. This is something that could have you ecstatic. Oh, snap. Oh my goodness. Wanting to take a leap of faith? Or maybe your wish fulfillment can happen if you take a leap of faith and it's somebody giving to you. Somebody giving to you is fulfilling your wish fulfillment and balancing the scales and being justice for something that happened in the past, because you take a leap of faith and get out of your comfort zone and stop doing what you've always done. Spirit, what messages do we have for Capricorn, please? And thank you. She's got a crystal in her hand. It looks like amethyst because it's purple. But there's also, some of you may need to do your crystal grids. The 5 of Cups. This is like regret. And I think what this is saying is like, take a leap of faith, leave the regret behind you. And it's because the leap of faith is, the 5 of Cups is coming after the Fool card. It's like, leave this behind you. Somebody may have regrets about you when they see the justice that's coming to you. One moment. Yeah, because somebody realizes that there were a lot of burdens. They may realize all the burdens they brought. And this could be somebody having regrets because they're dealing with a lot of burdens right now in their life. This give and take could be a job, a partnership, a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic. And the 9 of Cups doesn't have to be romantic either. But when I'm looking at the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, it's got me kind of like thinking somebody that has regrets. But this person's always taking baggage to the next situation, the next friendship, the next job, the next relationship. I feel like this reading is almost over. Spirit, messages and guidance for Capricorn, please. Yeah. 10 of Swords. This is somebody from your past. There's regret, there's burden, there's a 10 of Swords, which is ultimate betrayal, a lot of pain, and then there's the 8 of Cups, walking away. This is somebody you dealt with in some sort of situation. It does not have to be romantic, as I stated, but you're protecting your energy, protecting your bubble. This has come up for you quite a bit from what I remember of last week. But this is you protecting your energy, standing your ground, protecting your territory. It's kind of like, if this makes me uncomfortable as a Capricorn, Olive and my Capricorn voice, if this makes Capricorn uncomfortable, Capricorn is going to speak up. Capricorn's not going to be tight-lipped about, this is hanging out. Capricorn's not going to be tight-lipped about the stuff that makes Capricorn uneasy and uncomfortable for the sake of not saying nothing, because Capricorn doesn't want to make anybody mad. Capricorn doesn't care anymore. Yeah, because when Capricorn doesn't speak up, this is what happens. Capricorn has sleepless nights, we get in our head, I'm a Capricorn too, we get in our head, we're overwhelmed, and it affects other areas of our life. We're not doing that anymore. Capricorn, I feel like this is a Capricorn season, I'm sorry. You guys are making sure to nurture and take care of yourselves. This is why I wasn't here for a few days. Nurturing yourselves and taking care of yourselves and doing what needs to be done for you. Being loving and kind and generous, but not allowing people to take advantage. And being sure to not be available for people that just want to use you because of what your abilities are or what you can do for them. Because you know, Capricorn, sometimes people reach out to you just because they need something and that's it. They don't ask how you're doing because they don't care. And I'm saying this as somebody that has had this done to me. People reach out when they need something, don't even ask me how the hell I'm doing. So I just don't respond. And so this is you guys. Because people know that you can make things happen and people know that they can count on you for things, but then people start expecting. What is it? The Knight of Cups. There may be some romance in the energy soon, if not already. Somebody's interested, may want to approach you. They may be trying to research like the best way to approach somebody, or maybe trying to study you if they know who you are. And the reason I say that is because these horses right here, these show horses, the way its leg is up is kind of like a show horse. Show horses are taught. So it's like this person may be trying to learn how to be more romantic. This could be somebody that's coming into your energy. Spirit, messages and guidance for Capricorn. Messages and guidance for Capricorn, please and thank you. Oh. You may get a message, or you could be having to deal with somebody soon, or somebody may come into your energy that may not be the most romantic, and that's why they're having to learn, because it may be new for them. And so I'm not saying somebody immature, and I know normally this is somebody immature, but I feel like somebody that normally is not really open with their feelings and expressing themselves may be learning how to do that with you, Capricorn, if not now, in the future, because they see you as being worth it, worth the time, worth the effort. And I think for a lot of you, that's all you really wanted, is somebody to see that and feel that for you. Instead of just taking, and being toxic and making you feel like the wounded warrior. With the Nine of Wands. They were taking. And you see how there's sticks missing that should be there? It's because you were dealing with people that were pushing your boundaries and disregarding your feelings and minimizing your concerns and saying that you were overreacting or you don't know how you feel. Yes. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Why do these cards? That was death. I saw it. It's the death. But when I saw it, it was like this on the floor. But I saw it like this before it fell on the floor. So with that being said, I feel like some Capricorns are resisting going through a rebirth, and others of you are. So know that things fall apart and things end to help you get where you need to be. And sometimes things end to move you closer to your stability, because number one has to be most important. This reading's already too long for me. Messages and guidance, please. Messages. 2 more cards, Spirit. Just 2 more cards, please and thank you. Trust your intuition. Listen to that inner guidance. I'm going to give you an example. This weekend, I was trying to buy a china cabinet, and normally when I sell stuff, people ask about payment, or I ask about payment. This guy that I was trying to buy this china cabinet from didn't have no questions for me regarding payment. And then when it came to picking up the stuff, I told him that I wouldn't pick it up any later than a certain time, and then he told me he wouldn't be home until after that time. Well, my dad or my son was going to go with me anyway, and I started having an uneasy feeling. And then when I got to my parents' house, because I was supposed to use their truck, I was like, wait a minute, why is this guy giving me the address to a closed storage facility but telling me he's going to be home after this time? Like, what is that? And I had this really uneasy feeling. And then my mom comes in and tells me how I could get murdered, and how people get murdered all the time and killed and things like that, because they're going and buying stuff off of Craigslist and Facebook and things like that. So I had already had an uneasy feeling in my gut, and she was just the cherry on the cake. And it reminded me to listen to my inner voice. And when something feels uneasy, I just don't need to do anything. And for you guys, Capricorn, a lot of you pushed your intuition to the background, where what you needed to do was just not do anything. Some of you pushed your intuition to the back in the past and went along with something that you shouldn't have went along with, or gave into something that you shouldn't have given into. Some of you did this knowingly, but others of you, you just really don't listen to your intuition. And this is about listening to your intuition. And when you have that uneasy feeling, you don't have to accuse anybody of anything or anything like that. Just don't move. Don't take action. Just don't take action. When in doubt, be still. And that will change cycles for you. That will change cycles for you. That will change luck. That will change patterns. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a changing of luck. This is good things coming your way. And then, see, there's a judgment card. You guys having to make a judgment call, going through an awakening, which is the same thing as the death and the rebirth. So regardless, you're meant to go through an awakening, whether you want to go through it or not. So I'm going to leave that for you there. And that is going to be your reading, Capricorn. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I love you guys. And until next time, bye.